All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Gface over on the Drinks with Jinx podcast. If you don't know who Drinks with Jinx is, he is a fellow YouTuber that does face-to-face podcasting, which is rare nowadays. A lot of people like to do the podcast over the phone or the video chat or they afraid to show their face for whatever reasons. And so it's very rare when you got homies that are not afraid to interact or homies that are not afraid to show you who they really are. So shout out to Drinks with Jinx. You guys need to go follow him on Instagram and YouTube. He's had some great interviews like Lil Kelpie. He's had China Mac, Crip Mac, Lupe. He's had X4 up there. I believe, you know what, I'm not sure if it's X4 or 4 Extra, but he had them up there. Now he got Gface. He had Milk74 recently. So, he's doing the damn thing. Go hit him up on Instagram and YouTube. He's doing what it do. But he got Gface up there, and I guess Gface got an interview. He talks about Bozo. He talks about everything that's going on recently with the trucking game and the beef, and he also brings up Milk74. He says he asked Drinks with Jinx to set him up for 20 racks. Now I saw this little clip over on Hater World Media, and I didn't get to see the final results. I was just swiping through the page, and then I put my phone down. So I said, you know what? Let me go find the actual interview. So what we gonna do is watch it together. We're gonna watch the entire clip, and then we'll come back, and I'll go ahead and break it down. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider reaction. Let's get it. Down now. All right, let me rewind this. And what we gonna do? You already heard what he said about Milk. You already said how he feels about reaction channels. Let's go ahead and rewind this and start this from the beginning. All right, and I'll break it down for you guys.
To this interview. By the
don't know
way,
how I
man,
got-
no,
you don't know-
if Milk is watching this, man, I offered
Hold on. There we go.
when I seen that he was, his kid disarmed me, I said, yo, bro, like any issues, whatever you have, I got you.
Right.
I'm here for you. Bro, when I went to his interview, that shit went viral. Everybody hit me up, man. Stay away from him. He gonna do you dirty. Look what happened to AD. Look what happened to Val. Look what happened to House Phone. I'm thinking, yo, I'm not them. I'm me.
Right.
I'm always cool with.
Yeah, but what happens is that Adam has a track record of doing people dirty. I understand that whole concept because I'm the same way, right? Like I've had people come tell me, "Hey, don't rock with this guy, bro. He's garbage," or "Don't rock with this guy. He's this," or "Don't rock with this guy, bro." I will tell you, and most of the time, I'm like, I gotta give the homie the benefit of the doubt, bro, because I don't know your interaction with him. I don't know what you guys had going on. It ain't none of my business. I'm a solid individual. I'm gonna be solid with the guy, so there's no reason for him to do me wrong, right? But if the guy does me wrong and I've been solid with him, well, obviously the guy got a problem. I will tell you one instance where it actually backfired on me. One of my peers, when it comes to this podcast game, hit me up and said, "Hey, don't have that fool up there. That fool, he gonna bring problems to you." And I said, "Dog, look, I don't know what you got going on with him, but I'm gonna try my best to keep it solid with the guy." And I did. I kept it 1,000 with this guy, bro. Very transparent, very clear. I was honest about everything, and somehow it bit me in the ass. And this guy to this day talks about me, and that was one of my biggest mistakes when it came to podcasting, not taking someone's advice. Now, when people do give me their advice now, I'll take a listen and I'll do my own research, right? So if somebody hits me up and says, "Hey, don't rock with that guy," I'll be like, you know what? He's telling me for a reason. Let me do my own research, and I'll come up with my own answer. I'm not gonna automatically just take his advice, but I will listen and I will make my own assessments. But like I said, that was one mistake that I did. Let's go.
I told him, bro, whoever you got issues with, let me know. I got you. He had issues with that little bitch boy Milk. Honestly, I don't know how that scary ass fool came out of his balcony into this interview.
He's talking about Milk74 when he went to go kick Adam's door. We all remember that he went over there and kicked Adam's door. Listen, a lot of people tend to judge you they tend to judge you of how they tend to judge you because of how you look. Oh, he don't look gangster. Oh, he don't look like he'll do this. He don't look like he's with it. Bro, a trigger finger has no look, no feeling, no nothing. It's just a trigger finger. And it don't see how it goes up and down? People need to stop underestimating people. Yeah, there's some people you look at, you automatically know they're weenies. You automatically know, like, fool, right? But there's other dudes that grow out of it and they tend to look different. Like, I know dudes that now have grown full hair and they have regular jobs. Their tattoos are covered by their hair and their hats. But once they were some down crazy motherfuckers. But now they moved out of that lifestyle and they're trying to do better, right? So you can't always just look at somebody and say, "Oh, he's a bitch," because in one point of time, they were out there handling business. Now, I'm not saying they're fully activated now, but push come to put up, push. Damn, did I just push come to shove? There you go. They gonna handle business. They gonna handle business. It's like I always say, I don't want to be bothered. I want to be left alone. I do my reactions. I do what I do, and I won't be left alone. But then you got crybabies that come calling. Eventually, one of them's gonna come calling, and eventually he's gonna regret it. And not because I want to do something, because I really don't. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let nobody enter my space and try to take what's mine. And that's how I feel. A lot of homies that done surpass that level feel. There's a lot of homies out there that already done surpassed that gang banging, that already surpassed the prison, the streets, that made it out, and now want to provide for their families and do good. But there's always them haters, them crybabies, them nobodies, them washed up dudes that always want to come test a motherfucker. Well, look, I ain't looking for trouble, but if you come knocking, I'm gonna blow your head off. You know? And I feel like maybe Milk might not. I couldn't tell you really about Milk. I rock with the guy because I've seen nothing but solid things coming from his podcast. I haven't seen no Hoovers talk bad about him, except for people that don't like him. Haven't seen no paperwork on him. I couldn't tell you if he's a credible dude from his hood. I really don't care. That don't mean nothing to me, because to me what matters is what you got in your heart, my boy. The gang don't make you. What makes you is whether you have the balls to handle business or not. When people be like, "Oh, you're not from a gang," or "You never been here," what does that matter? I got balls. I got balls. I don't need to go to prison to have balls. You don't believe me? Come step in my space. You feel what I'm saying? So who knows what he's saying, but he feels like Milk74 ain't with the business. Let's go.
If Milk is watching this, man, I offered this man $20,000, bro. I offered this man $20,000 to set your bitch ass up, and he said no to me, man. So you lucky, bro. Hey, I was about to make this man a really, really rich guy.
Yeah, that's facts.
On my mama,
you
bro.
did.
All right, check this out. He said, I was going to make this man a really, really rich man. To somebody that ain't got no money, 20 racks is a lot. To somebody that ain't got no money, 20 racks is a lot. I don't want to sit here and shit on nobody. I don't want to sit here and disrespect nobody. I'm gonna be humble, but 20,000 is really not a lot of money. Uh, some people, it takes them a while to make that. Some people live check by check. Some people live on government assistance. Some people don't have no money. So that's why I don't want to shit on nobody. Those that are blessed to have money know that 20,000 is not a lot of money. But he offered drinks with Jinx 20 racks to set up Milk. Now the reason he said that is because recently Milk been on the podcast. So of course drinks with Jinx has his contact. Now I will say, Milk watching this, not trusting a lot of people, and I know he don't trust a lot of people, is probably gonna watch this and say, damn, now you know why I don't go do podcasts. Now you know why I'm more reserved and I like to kick it in my house. I just did a video on Mr. Criminal and LA Icon. And I said in the video, if you go watch it, they were beefing back and forth. I said, I love being on my couch. You know why? Because I'm safe here. I know it sounds scary, but it's really not, bro. The name of the game is to stay alive. That is the name of the game, is to stay alive. And if you're making a lot of money sitting on your couch, why in the hell will I go outside to mingle with people for free? Right? And I feel that's how Milk feels. He making a lot of money inside his house, talking to the camera, tons of money. So why should I go outside to do interviews that are not paying me? Because people want to see you outside. People don't believe you, so fuck, let me go. Then he goes to a podcast like Drinks with Jinx and he gets set up, beat, and put on camera, and his career is over. So you got to make that decision, right? You got to make that decision whether you going to go outside and play with people, play the game, or you going to stay inside and be safe. Now, you got to be careful with what you say, because not everybody is into reactions. Not everybody is into the back and forth. So you might get some people mad that you might have to see regardless, right? But let's keep going.
20 racks
On my mama,
to set this nigga up.
He
so
said,
he
nah, I
could whoop
can't
his
do
mouth.
it.
And I said, nah, I
So
can't.
I
That ain't me.
respect that, but
yeah.
you lucky, white boy.
Yeah,
You little Baywatch
somebody else
character.
man would have did it, but I ain't got that in my heart, man.
Mama.
Salute to Drinks with Jinx for not backdooring nobody, for being a solid individual and saying, I can't do that. A lot of people would have folded for that money. A lot of people would have played that game. But then you got to remember, you play that game, then you're liable to fall too. So if Drinks with Jinx would have set that man up, then that man knows where Drinks with Jinx is at. Then it's a slippery slope. It's a game that never ends. Now, Drinks with Jinx spends the 20,000. Now he has to look over his shoulder at all times, thinking that Milk and his homies might come get him. So in all true reality, is the 20,000 really worth it? That now you gotta pack your heat. Now you gotta look behind you. Now people in the podcast world is don't fuck with Drinks with Jinx because he will backdoor you. It's not worth it, dog. In the long run, it's not worth it. It's not life-changing money. It is not something that's, I'll put it to you like this. I was talking to one of my homies the other day over the phone. I was like, hey, this lady that I used to work with, I used to have to come down here and pick up hundreds of thousands of dollars and drive it back to Mexico, right? I could have robbed this lady at any given time. At any given time. But even though it was life-changing money, I was making so much money with her. So it really made no sense for me to rob her, because I was making a lot of money. She was making a lot of money. The money was flowing through all avenues. So there's no reason to even attempt those games, right? But right here, like I said, $20,000 is not a lot of money to put your life on the line for a beatdown or whatever it might be. Let's go.
I want to put that out there.
So what happened with you and Milk then?
So again, I don't never met this white boy. He went on there talking, oh, he's this, he's a rat, this and that, bro. Like I don't understand. Again, I'm okay with these YouTube reactions, but stand on your business if you're saying it, because mind you, you claim to be a Hoover Crip. You claim it. It's not like you're a regular. Just I'm doing reactions. I would say, all right, go handle your business. I'm not.
All right. I guess Milk probably read it, Gface's paperwork, right? Gface also sent it to me, but like I told him, look, I don't want to be involved. I don't know what's going on. I really don't care. Guy seems like a cool guy, and that's as far as it goes, right? I'm not into the prison politics. I'm not into none of that. The record with Bozo, I was doing the media outlets job, and I put the record out. If Gface would send me a record, I probably would have put it out too. You know, I'm neutral in this drama. Even though people say, "Oh, you're on Bozo's side," this, and that, they can say that. I know Bozo from when he came up here, and like I said, he's been solid with me, and I've known of Bozo since his high power days. And I've always heard good things about him. So I mean, people say that I take his side, but in all true reality, I'm just doing my job. The guy has been solid with me, and I've returned the favor. I can't be a scumbag. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing bad to say, and I ain't got nothing bad to say about Gface. I've said that before 100 times. Whatever he got going on with whatever he got going on, that's for him and for his people, my boy. Like, come on, right? But he said, I don't got a problem with people doing reactions. I really don't. A regular civilian, do your thing. I get it. You're doing it for clicks. I understand. But when you from the streets, when you from this culture, when you claim a gang, you know the rules and regulations to this kind of bullshit. You know that if you from the streets and you read another man's paperwork, you gotta handle business. You know that if you from the streets and you call out another man on the camera, you know you gotta handle business. You know that if you from the streets, all these rules apply to you as well, even if you are a blogger or a podcaster. You're from the gang before you were a podcaster. So those gang rules apply to you. And basically that's why he's saying he don't like Milk. He don't like Milk because Milk is from the streets, claims a gang, and he's out here smutting people up, reading paperwork. So if that's the game you want to play, then knuckle up, my boy. Let's get it cracking. That's what he's saying. And it makes perfect sense. You can't be mad at the guy. It makes perfect sense. Now, is Milk gonna come outside? Probably not. Is Milk gonna fight this guy? Probably not. Is Gface gonna go out his way and get him? Probably not. And I know what people are saying. Gface is ratting or throwing himself under the bus because he's saying on camera that he offered a man money to set another man up. Look, I don't think this video will make it far as past like us, right? What, 20, 30,000 views? I don't mean me, but the culture or the little circle of podcasters, right? I don't think the cops are watching this, number one. Number two, he didn't offer to kill the man. He said he wanted to get a fight with him. So I mean, you can set up a fight. He just worded it in the way of where it sounds bad, but no, I was gonna pay the guy 20,000 to set up a fight, So I don't think he is. I think he just worded it incorrectly, right? But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't think Milk's gonna come outside. I don't think Milk should come outside. I think Gface should understand that this is the way the internet works. You win some, you lose some. People make videos about me all day. I gotta live with it, dog. They're mostly 99.9 lies, and I gotta live with it. It's nothing you can do. All you can do is be outside, show your face, let the people know you're around and you're accessible. That's it. And if they don't come around or they don't handle their business for them running their mouth, then you won. But listen, we're going to kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For those that didn't catch the morning release, I got a video with Royalty talking about lefty gunplay and talking about gold fingers. Go watch the video. Go like it. Go support. And check this out. Those that made it to the end, like the video. It helps us get into the algorithm. When you like the video, it really pushes it to the next level. So make sure you do like it. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think about Gface and Drinks with Jinx. And with that being said, and nothing else to be said, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production, and we out.